Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and I thought I'd just do a standalone video for this POSTERCARS brand, okay? I purchased these off of eBay. I got them in a set of 6. This is the second wave of POSTERCARS for their Hypercar League collection. They're 1/64 scale. They're highly detailed. I've shown a couple of them in the Diecast Weekly episode. I have 3 different castings from them from the first wave. They had 6 different castings in the first wave, and each one came in 2 different colors. As you see, the second wave only contains 6 cars, 3 different castings, and 2 different colors for each casting. And we're going to open all these up. In the previous series, there was a Pagani, a McLaren, a Koenigsegg, a Lamborghini, a Bugatti, and an Aston Martin. So that was the, I believe that was the 6 vehicles. I only have the Koenigsegg, the Lambo, and the Aston, I think. I haven't opened up one of them, but I have opened up the Lambo and the Koenigsegg, and I was really, I really liked them, and I might go back and just pick up the whole set just to have it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But these are relatively inexpensive for what you get, and we'll get into that. I believe like the whole price of all 6 cars is good. You can get the whole set of 6 for $50 or so. And that's a pretty good price considering what detailed diecast goes for. These should be pretty close to being truly 1/64 scale. They're kind of neat. They're just really good, accurate replicas of 1/64 scale hypercars, right? So we're going to start with the McLaren Speedtail. And these are licensed, by the way. The Lambo, it's got the holographic sticker. So we can take a quick look around the package, I guess. It looks like they are made in China. Where most 1/64 scale diecast, of course, is made. And they come in an acrylic case. It's wrapped in plastic, so we will have to peel that off for all of these. It is an officially licensed product, according to the packaging, and they do have the holographic sticker. And hobby dealers in the U.S. have been getting these and selling them. So, pretty neat. It's Kintoys is who owns the POSTERCARS, or who is having these manufactured. And Kintoys, I think it's the same as like the Kinsmart line of cars that you see in like Targets and stuff, where they make the, I forget what scale they are. They're about 1/43rd maybe, and they're pullbacks. And they look pretty cool. I just never pick them up. I mean, they're pullbacks with rubber tires. Pretty basic packaging though. But these are quite detailed. So standard kind of acrylic case, pretty decent quality acrylic case. They are screwed to the base with 1 screw, which is the preferred way. I love when they do it with 1 screw. I hate when they're done with 2 screws. The 1 screw is the best way to do it by far. They just sit on that post and are held down with 1 screw. So far, all the ones I've got have rolled, and this is no difference in, oh my goodness. Okay, look at that. That is super cool how they pulled off this wheel on this McLaren. Look at that. Super cool. They got disc brakes. I mean, these are extremely detailed. This one doesn't have any side mirrors. I don't know if the car really does have side mirrors. I'm not sure. Maybe it's got side cameras. High-tech vehicle, this McLaren Speedtail. That wheel cover in the front that looks so futuristic is so cool. Look at that. It's got kind of classic McLaren styling in the front that you can see. And it's got like the center steering wheel, so the driver sits in the center, which is something from the old McLaren F1 or whatever. Really neat McLaren. Okay, so they are plastic base, rubber tires, metal body, other plastic detailed parts, but they're just very detailed, and at under $10 per vehicle. That's a pretty good price considering what diecast goes for these days, if you want to get a very high quality model. But this is it in orange. Pretty neat looking in orange. And then I will go ahead and, that was number 14. So the art looks like they're sequentially numbered for this Hypercar League. So we had 1 through 12 already, and this is going to be the next 6, so all the way up through 18. And I should have probably unwrapped all of these prior to making the video. I do apologize about that, but struggling with packaging is just half the fun, right? Of opening up these cars. Well, would you? All right, so here it is in like a silver, bluish silver. And it looks very, very cool. I don't even need to, I'm not going to pop this one off the base just to save time. We'll just do one of each one that I will go ahead and just remove from the base for now. I will be taking some cool pictures of these. I'll probably pick a color or two and maybe one color for each casting. I definitely prefer this color over the orange. It's a very pretty color. Very, very cool. So there's your McLaren Speedtail. So we saw it in orange and we got it in silver. I'm just going to put it away for right now. Again, pretty basic, standard fare packaging for your kind of high quality, kind of premium detailed diecast that comes in an acrylic case. And I like the acrylic cases. They're great because I'm out of room in display cases around the room. So these are nice to be able to just display them right in the case if you need to. And it's a nice way to store and protect the car. We're going to save the Countach for last because that's kind of the one that I'm really into. Which one do we want to actually get off the base? I think let's do the red. So, official Porsche licensed product. It's very cool to see these, and they're very easily accessible, it seems. There's a lot of hobby dealers, like I said, on eBay that have these. And that's pretty neat. I don't think we're ever going to see them like sold at Target or anything like that, like the 1/43rd scale pullback cars. But you never know. Wouldn't, you know, could take it completely out of the realm of possibility. And you can still get all the cars from set number 1. So the first set is still available. It's been out for some time now, beginning of this year. But let's take a look at this. So this is a car that, it's not like this one really hasn't been done from some other premium diecast manufacturers. So maybe it's not as exciting just for that factor alone. But it does have some nice details here. Again, you got a little Porsche logo up front there. We got inserted details for headlights, taillights, stuff like that. I will say that it definitely doesn't feel as high quality as like a mini GT, where that is going to be all metal. But the price point on these domestically here in the US, I don't know what they're going to go for outside of the US. I have no idea. Is quite good. What you get is quite good. The castings are well proportioned and look really fantastic. So I don't know. I'm really into them. And you got to be kind of into hypercars, though, I guess, because that's all they've put out so far. I have no idea what their plans are for expansion of the line, what they're going to do. I don't know if they're just going to keep putting out hypercars and stuff like that, or stick with sports cars, or what exactly they're going to do in the future. Would be neat to find out what the plans are. So that was number 17. This is number 18. So we kind of skipped over 15 and 16 for the Countaches. That's the one I'm really excited about because that really hasn't been done in premium 164 quite yet. We're going to see the Mini GT is going to come out shortly. And I'm sure everybody's going to do that car. Hot Wheels is doing it, of course, as well. Or has pretty much done it. It's just not out in my area yet. But have a look at this. Very, very nice. Looks good in the metal flake blue. Nothing to complain about there. Pretty detailed interior as well. Multiple colors in there. You got silver and black. And nice looking Porsche logo. Paint looks good. Wheels look good. There are disc brakes in there. And overall, pretty sweet. Not too bad. So that's the Porsche 918. Well, it says 918 Spyder, but this isn't the Spyder, is it? It's 918. Wouldn't the Spyder? Wouldn't that have a roof that is not on? This is in sapphire blue metallic. Quite cool. This one's got. Does it have a little crack in the case? No. Fiber there. All right. So I'm just going to put that back, and then we will look at the Countach. And definitely I'm pulling the white one off because that's the one I'm most excited to see. Believe it or not, the first person to come out with the new Countach was Tomica, as far as I know, and anywhere close to 1/64 scale. They did a Tomica Basic of the new Countach, which I have, and I have shown it in Diecast Weekly episode. But let's go ahead and check out this. I'm stoked on this. The Hot Wheels one, I feel like the Hot Wheels of this car is going to be slightly disappointed. And I think the reason why I'm going to be disappointed in it is because the proportion of the back wheel to the front wheel is a little bit too exaggerated. Now, I know Hot Wheels likes to exaggerate features, but it appears in pictures and stuff, it just looks like they've really made that front wheel a lot smaller than the back wheel, when this is probably more true to the actual proportions of the real car. Yes, the rear wheel is a larger diameter than the front. However, it's not crazy different like it is, I think, on the Hot Wheels, or like it appears to look on the Hot Wheels. So let's go ahead and pop this off the base just so we can take a look at it and roll it. And then we'll pop the blue one out of the package. Just take a peek at the paint on that. Rolls very well. Interiors, multiple colors. Man, it just looks fantastic. I'm just telling you, the value for what you get on these is definitely worth it if you're interested in the particular vehicles that they are doing. Which not everybody's into hypercars, actually. Or supercars, or what have you. But I think these are fantastic little scale replicas of the vehicles. I just think that cannot be argued with. And again, you can see the disc brakes in there. You got the calipers in there. And it looks quite good. Quite good indeed. Let's go ahead and open up this last one just to take a peek at this in blue. It's in blue. Blue like blue cheese, like BLEU. It's a little bit weird, but is that how Italians spell blue? I thought it would be more French. All right. So the Countach that was in Bianco Sidrale. That's got to be how you pronounce that, right? Starting to get sort of decent at like looking at an Italian word and getting close to the pronunciation. Got a little bit of orange peel in the paint on this one. Just a little bit, if we're picky. That's there's that in like the clear coat. Kind of all over this particular example. You can kind of see it in there when the. Other than that, though, this thing looks fantastic. I almost wasn't going to get this whole set, but then when I saw the price of the whole set and the money you save by just getting the whole set, I was like, shoot, just in case I want it later on, I probably should just buy it now, because I was just going to get the white Countach. I was going to get one of each. I was going to get the white Countach, the silverish Speedtail, and I didn't know what color the 918 I would have got, but probably actually would have got the blue one maybe. And then I would have passed on this blue Countach, and I would have passed on, you know, the other colors. So you don't have to get them. I mean, you can get them individually. They're not super expensive individually. You will save money, however, if someone is selling them as the set. They tend to sell the set for a lot cheaper than just the individual cars. The individual cars I've seen being sold for probably about $11 or so. But let me know what you think. It's a new brand on the scene for detailed premium diecast. Maybe it's a little boring to you because they're just like too perfect and too cheap. Like sometimes, you know, people don't like super accurate replicas, and I think it's because They're just not as exciting as some sort of stylized version of the car, maybe. I don't know. But these are really just shrunk down 1/64 scale versions of the car, and I think they're done very well. And they're done in a way that's not super fragile either, which is sort of nice. I mean, the side mirrors on both this and the other one that has side mirrors, the 918, the side mirrors are actually metal. They're not a separate plastic piece. They are a metal piece of the casting, so that's kind of interesting too that they did it without being a separate piece. And overall, I think they're pretty impressive. I've been impressed with all the ones I've got so far. So keep the streak going. I mean, I like it. I hope they come up with some more cool stuff. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Let me know again in the comments below what you thought about this brand, and have yourself a nice day.